So everything that you need to fill here, the system will force you to fill. So if the person is also a group, a company, like a company somewhere who have brought their staff, you select the company name in the list. If the staff himself actually comes, you don't fill any of these things. This particular part, you leave it blank. But if it's the child of the staff, or if it's the wife or husband of the staff, who depends on the staff, then here you put the child information here just like normal patient. But when you get here, you put the staff, him or herself, details here, right? The staff number and the staff name. If the staff doesn't have a number, then that's fine. But if the staff has a name, you have to put it. It's very important that you remember this particular option. There are times when the companies have multiple branches, so they will create the branches in the system. If the company has multiple branches, you see it here. So this one is a branch, one branch of this particular company. So if there's no branch, then you don't need to select anything from here. So that is basically that. So let me just select a private cash patient or cash patient, and then I'll go ahead and save. If everything is fine, it's going to give me success, but if it's not, it's going to give me this message, which means I've not done something right here. So it's like my phone number is more than 10 digits. So let me see if everything is fine here. Fine. So I have to select the amount to pay. So I'll just click on this. So once everything is, you're going to save this, and it says check patient in. So check patient in means just to push a patient to be seen by a doctor, or to request what they call a consultation for the patient. So I'll click on yes, and I'll see the patient from the list, the top list, right? And then I will select where the person is going, and then the room the person is going, and I'll just save, right? So this is how you register, and then you request a consultation for somebody. Now that is a first time registration or first time whatever, but subsequently you do it here patient attendance. So because with the Cynthia, when I did everything, it came automatically, right? So I can click on new attendance to check in another person. So maybe I can check in this guy. So here it tells you the last time a person came to the facility, 872 days. That's more than 2 years ago. Then the room the person want to put, and then the amount. When the person is doing dental or whatever thing the person is doing, all the bills will be here. So you look through and see the correct bill, right? Let's see. So that is that. So from here, I think the next thing is to enter the vitals, the patient vitals. So you come to patient vitals and click on new patient vital. So here the patient must pay first. If the patient pays, then you should be able to select the patient. So say the patient is on, right? So you cannot enter the vitals. But if the patient has paid, you select it, the patient name will be selected automatically here. That message will not come. You can go ahead and fill your details here like this. Remember, you don't need to add a unit to it. Just enter the values, and then the time or the vital, and then the room the person is going. You can add some notes that will be read by the doctor. If you want to tell the doctor something, you can put it here. Once you fill all the necessary information, you just save. Now, regards to the blood pressure, children or babies don't need blood pressure, or not to check blood pressure. So in that case, you just have to put 0 there like this, and then you can proceed to save, right? So without the payment, you cannot enter the vitals. Depending on the facility, some will allow, some will not allow. So if they don't allow, then the patient has to go and pay first before the vital can be entered. If the patient is a private insurance company, then the system will not force the person to go and pay. But once the person is a cash payable patient, then you're going to insist that the person pays before you can enter the vital. So once you enter the vitals, you can proceed to save. So with this, I'm going to pause the video and then maybe take the money and show you how the vitals will be entered.